I'm Dr. David Sparks, and I'm here to talk to you about what happens in the brain during sleep. ScientificAmerican.com quotes sleep scientists Dr. John Peever, director of the Systems Neurobiology Laboratory at the University of Toronto, and Dr. Brian J. Murray, director of the Sleep Laboratory at the Sunnybrook Health Sciences Center. They tell us the function of sleep has mystified scientists for thousands of years, but modern research is providing new clues about what it does for both the mind as well as the body. Sleep serves to re-energize the body's cells, clear waste from the brain, and support learning and memory. It even plays vital roles in regulating mood, appetite, and libido. The National Sleep Foundation states that without sufficient sleep, your body makes fewer of specific proteins that target infection and inflammation, effectively creating an immune response. These proteins are both produced and released during sleep, causing kind of a double whammy if you skimp on sleep. Chronic sleep loss even makes the flu vaccine less effective by reducing your body's ability to respond. Sleeping is an integral part of our life, and as research shows, it is incredibly complex. The brain generates two distinct types of sleep: slow-wave sleep, known as deep sleep, and sleep that is accompanied by rapid eye movement, or REM. You've probably heard of that. During REM cycles of sleep, most dreams occur. Most of the sleeping we do is the slow-wave variety, characterized by large, slow brain waves, relaxed muscles, and slow and deep breathing, which may help the brain and body to recuperate after a long day. When we fall asleep, the brain does not merely go offline, as is implied by the common phrase, out like a light. Instead, a series of highly orchestrated events put the brain to sleep in stages. There are 4 stages of slow-wave sleep, with stage 1 being the lightest form, and then progressing to stages 2, 3, and 4, where the brain progressively slows down and down. Technically, sleep starts in the brain areas that produce slow-wave sleep. Scientists now have concrete evidence that 2 groups of cells, in the hypothalamus and the parafacial zone in the brainstem, are involved in prompting slow-wave sleep. When these cells switch on, it triggers a loss of consciousness. After slow-wave sleep, REM sleep begins. Now, it's called REM because if you look at the eyelids of someone who is sleeping, you'll observe the eyeball under the lid twitching back and forth very quickly. Thus the term rapid eye movement, or REM. During REM, the brain waves get faster and are not as large. In fact, the brain waves during REM are very similar to brainwave activity during consciousness. Furthermore, REM is accompanied by dreaming. A dreamer's brain becomes highly active while the body's muscles are paralyzed, literally paralyzed, and breathing and heart rate become erratic. REM sleep lasts for about 20 minutes. In the final 5 minutes of the sleep cycle, people shift back to slow-wave sleep. So over an 8-hour period of sleep, the average human who is sleeping normally, and I do want to emphasize sleeping normally, meaning without sleep disturbances such as heavy snoring and or obstructive sleep apnea, they go through the sleep cycle, meaning the 4 stages of slow-wave sleep, and then REM 4 to 5 times or every 2 hours. Okay, we're going to talk about the purpose behind dreaming in our next episode, and I know you're going to be fascinated by this.